Why is domestic violence still a big problem in the United States and all over the world? What's going on? Why do so many men abuse physically, emotionally, and verbally and other ways the women and girls and the men and boys that they claim to love? What's going on with men? Why do so many adult men sexually abuse little girls and little boys? Why is that a common problem in our society and all over the world today? Why?
Today is the launch of our 16 days campaign of activism against gender-based violence. And we've been meeting the whole staff of the EU delegation to reflect about our professional practice, how we can streamline this topic into our cooperation projects, for instance, but also how we can do it in our daily life, as colleagues, as citizens, as family members, to eradicate gender-based violence in our environment.
Don't be afraid to speak up immediately. You have to speak about it as soon as possible to people around you, because there is much more compassion around us than what we think.
We all are reminded about what needs to be done in order to transform the 21st century to a century where gender equality takes roots. What is happening around us, these 16 days of activism should drive 360 days of practice where social, financial and political inclusion of women becomes the centerpiece of our societal processes.
People feel more comfortable when you are two people reporting. Okay, do you see the same thing that I'm seeing, yeah? And okay, if the two are seeing the same thing, perhaps they will be more comfortable to report.
It's important that we acknowledge the voices of the survivors, of the victims, and that we stand hand in hand with them, shoulder to shoulder with them, to demand for justice for sexual and gender-based violence.
We have centers where victims can also get support. It may sound like a drop in the ocean, but for those involved, it can make a hell of a difference. So feel free really to reach out and don't feel indifferent. Don't think, oh, this is not for me.
We offer real-time support, online and offline, round the clock, because we're survivors. We understand that, time is of essence in response. In July, I had a stroke because of the work we do. The pressure is too much on us. How do we know there's a holiday? Because the numbers rise. That's how we know there's a holiday. Christmas is by the corner. So we're counting on you to help us, have enough relief materials so that survivors who reach out to us will be able to support them.
In all projects that we pursue, we expect our partners to have clear plans to fight gender-based violence. That's part actually of the obligations and the expectations that we impose on them.
I call on everyone to lend their voices, to support one another, to help us build a future where everybody is safe, secure, and where there's respect for one another.